How often do you use Urban Sport app and for how long have you been using it?
I think I've been using this for 2 years. Yeah, and I use it every week. This year more often.
I might book from 1 to 3 classes per week.
I use it between 2 times and 3, 4 times a week. And I started with it 2 years ago.
I guess a couple of times during a week.
I use it, let's say, at least once a week, and maximum maybe 3 times a week.
Do you usually go alone to a class or with a friend?
No, I always go alone, actually. I think for some classes I really like to be alone, for yoga type of classes. But also I have some friends that I want to do something together. That's quite a bit like tricky to set classes together with friends at Urban Sports Club. So I'm like, okay, I do my own planning. I do things.
Normally alone, but when I can meet with friends there, we do.
If you want to set a class together, basically you need to understand if both of you are available at this time, or both of you are into the same class, or for example, okay, this is my yoga day. Oh, I'm not into yoga right now, and so on. So it's always you need to check in, you need to switch to WhatsApp and then share the class, and then you need to switch the app, and that's a bit painful for me.
Do you think a feature within the app that would help to understand, to share the workout would be easier?
I think that will be interesting, yes, because I know a couple of friends also using Urban Sports Club and then doing different classes like me, but I have no visibility. And we come across and then chat about, okay, I was in yoga class, I was in Pilates class. Okay, that studio I also go actually. But if I knew that you were there, maybe I could have joined, and then maybe also for planning. Yeah, I would say that would be actually easier to communicate.
How do you share your schedule?
Either with a screenshot of the schedule that's offered on the Urban Sports Club, or I send, mostly with screenshots.
What do you like the most about the app?
Well, I like it only because I can see the classes that are coming and beforehand.
I guess what I like the most is that you can save your favorites. That's about it.
And what is the least important feature? What do you like the least about the app?
I guess the Discover page, there's nothing on it.
The location. It's not easy to, put the filter for that. And when you select a filter, it doesn't stay every time. Mm-hmm. So every time you open the app, you have to go back to your settings.
Also, sometimes if I look for something and I don't write it down exactly how it's written, like the whole name of something, it doesn't show it to me. So that there could be a little bit of flexibility there.
Mm-hmm. I also don't like this one. If my limit is reached, maybe inform me something even before, even searching like this.
Mm-hmm. Is there any feature you would like to change or add about the app?
It would be cool that it could offer you things based on what you already like. Mm-hmm. So maybe new locations for similar activities, search tool, more directly to searches more than venues and activities. Just search.
Maybe the part of the fully booked options, to be not available anymore on the list. So you don't really have to go there, or I know there is a waiting list, but maybe to have another filter for that, to filter only for available options. And then if I really want to go to an activity and it's fully booked, then choose the waiting list.
When you once open the app, you expect to see the first important things to you, right? So when I open the Urban Sports Club app, first thing I need to understand is like maybe my next class, just directly and maybe direct check-in entry point, or like, okay, your upcoming class is da 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 da. Or like maybe upcoming things that I might be interested in my go-to studios, or like gyms and so on. Also, like there's several classes around, and I can only try like, I don't know, a few of them. So maybe like probably this algorithm can calculate, okay, the people that go to these classes also like these classes. Okay. Can also like recommend me some yoga studios, for example, that I will be interested in.
Okay, so basically like a recommendation based on the location and on your usual spots where you go.
Yeah, exactly. Like understanding similar people going to similar studios.
Have you ever used a product similar to this one, or considering using another similar service?
Well, I was using Beat 81 before, their app. Then they made us change to Urban Sports Club, but the Beat 81 app was what I was using before, and it was very user-friendly, very intuitive.
I don't consider using another service, to be honest, because it's pretty easy to use, and like most of the places already use it, like Urban Sports Club. I think I don't think about switching.
Okay.
Because there's no other alternative that I say, okay.
To be competitive,
Yeah.
actually.
And I also don't want to be obliged to use only one venue, actually, because some studios have their apps. Because I also like trying different things.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It's a professional. Okay. One last question.
Okay, please.
From 1 to 5, how would you rate this app and why?
Yeah, maybe I'm a bit humble, but I would rate like 4 out of 3, like 4, because...
Out of 5?
Yes. I mean, almost 3.5 and 4, but I would say 4.
Okay.
Because this just gives me so much joy. Like, planning different classes, like going to here and there with different studios and so on. I think the idea itself is like really joyful, but it has some improvement points.
Okay. It's not the worst, but still there is a lot of room for improvement.
The app, I would say too, mostly because I get a lot of information, because I work out with my friends and I like that, and I get a lot of information from my friends. The sharing feature is just really, really bad. It's actually a 0. But other than that, it's great. I mean, once you know the app and you've been there and you save your workouts, it's also really easy to book a class and have everything organized. So in that, maybe I would give it a 4. But yeah, I would say maybe a 2.5. Yeah.
Final decision.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.